Are you still waiting for Kuruluş Orhan Season 2? A lot of people are. But here's the thing, the show already wrapped. Last scene filmed, cast said their goodbyes, cameras packed up. And most fans had no idea it was even happening. So what actually went wrong? And why did nobody say it out loud? Let me break it all down for you. So first, for those who don't know, Kuruluş Orhan is the sequel to Kuruluş Osman. And if you've watched Osman, you already know the legacy. We're talking about one of the biggest Turkish historical drama franchises in the world. Diriliş Ertuğrul started it, Kuruluş Osman took it further, and Orhan was supposed to carry the torch, telling the story of Orhan Gazi, the second sultan of the Ottoman Empire, the man who took his father's small beylik and turned it into something the world would never forget. Big shoes to fill, and for a while, the show was doing it. But then, something started to shift. Let's talk ratings, because this is where the real story begins. See, in Turkey, ratings aren't just numbers, they're life or death for a show. The channel, ATV, had set a minimum target, and Kuruluş Orhan was supposed to hit it consistently. In the beginning it was fine, but over time, the numbers started falling. And not just a little, we're talking 2.83 to 2.87, which for a production of this size and budget is genuinely bad. Now, here's the part that hurts even more. In episode 22, one of the most powerful scenes in the entire series, the martyrdom of Boran, aired during this period. A scene that should have brought viewers rushing back, the kind of moment that gets clipped and shared everywhere. And even that couldn't push the rating above 2.87. That tells you everything. So why did people stop watching? Okay, a few reasons, and they all kind of connect. First, the Turkish audience. Here's something people forget. Turkish viewers generally lean toward modern dramas. They'll watch an Islamic historical series, sure, but they don't commit to it the way international fans do. After a few seasons, they move on. That's just the reality of that market. And the international audience, mainly Pakistani and South Asian fans who love this kind of show, they were watching on their own platforms, which means their views didn't count toward ATV's ratings. So you had this massive fan base that genuinely cared, but couldn't save the show where it actually mattered. Second, the writing started to fall apart. Recent episodes were filled with scenes that felt lazy, filler moments, storylines that dragged. Now here's where it gets interesting, and a little chaotic. When news broke that Season 2 was cancelled, a clip started circulating online. In it, Mert Yazıcıoğlu, the actor who plays Orhan Gazi, seemed to suggest the show wasn't really ending. People went crazy. See, it's not cancelled. Comments everywhere. Pages copying and pasting it without checking a single fact. But here's the thing, nobody watched the full interview. Because in that same interview, just seconds later, Mert Yazıcıoğlu said, and I'm paraphrasing, "You can call it fate. The series is ending." He confirmed it himself. No Season 2. A few episodes left, and after that, he said he'd take a break before thinking about any new project. The clip was real. The conclusion people drew from it, completely fake. So where does that leave us? Season 1 ends at episode 26. Filming is already done. The entire cast is wrapped, and behind-the-scenes footage shows them saying goodbye to each other on set. That moment is real. That chapter is closed. And Season 2? Officially off the table. Look, was Kuruluş Orhan a bad show? No, not really. It had great moments, real emotion, solid production. But somewhere along the way, the energy dropped, the writing weakened, and the numbers followed. And in the Turkish drama world, when the numbers go, so does the show. That's the reality. And now, the Ottoman saga, as we've known it across 3 massive series, is quietly coming to an end. How do you feel about that? Drop it in the comments, because I genuinely want to know.